Hello, ladies and gentlemen, guys. Today I'm gonna do the one that you guys requested. So a lot of you tell me to do A Boy Named Sue, by of course the famous Johnny Cash. So of course, it's gonna be a first time here for me. So this one actually has lyrics. I'm not too sure if there's a lot of mistakes. I'm not. Hey, if so, I'm sorry, really and truly. So yeah. So guys, let's not waste any more time and let's hop right in.
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue.
Thank goodness.
Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue.
Oh my.
Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg.
Hold on. No, this is it has comedy and as well. It's kind of it has a dark side to it too, because the story, you know, the way he started, like, yeah, father when the left guitar for him, and you know, there's a dark side to it, but the comedy is there, and it's one of these songs that I know it's okay to laugh, but at the same time, it has a lot of meaning to it, so I'm trying to hold back a bit. But hey, so far so good. It's very entertaining. Thank you again for recommending. Let's go.
Stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother'd had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? How you gonna die?"
Oh my!
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Oh my!
Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer.
What?
I tell you, I've fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun. I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. And he said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name, and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong." Yeah, he said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, cause I'm the that named you Sue."
Oh my!
What could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him a paw and he called me a son, and I come away with a different point of view.
Ooh.
And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him
No.
Bill or George, anything but Sue. I tell him that.
Hey! Whoa! What a song! Oh my goodness! Again, guys, it has a lot of comedy again, but as someone that, like I said, it has a little, you know, the dark side to it. I did a little research before. I should have said this up before it started. So I knew what I was getting myself into, but not really, because hearing the song, it seems to me different. Like when I typed in the like, okay, what is the meaning of that song? Because a lot of you recommend me doing this first, and a lot of times I forget. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not the best. But yeah, it gave me like you know, seeking revenge on, you know, Spotter and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, this is probably a very sad song or something. But it actually had a lot of comedy, which is really, it's really shocking to me. And I'm not being disrespectful. I thought we were gonna get like a full-blown like a song full of like resentment, you know, hatred, you know, for one person. But it did have it, but it was just a bit different. And the last part got me. If I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Bill or George or something. I'm gonna name him. Hey, no, that was a really cool song. Thank you again for recommending this. I'm gonna add this to my collection. This is I've listened to a song close to this. Is it similar to this? And the reason why I'm saying this is it doesn't have any hook, or it's just like a straightforward. Like, well, is it straightforward? Yeah, it is. Like your full blown. Give me like details only, no hook, nothing. Let me just tell you a story. I'm not too sure. It didn't say I researched, but I didn't read anything about this is a real story. I know the world is a big place, and of course there must be a story like this somewhere in the world. But my, this guy's a piece of work, Johnny Cash. So guys, I've just started the Johnny Cash journey. Have I? The reason I'm saying, so I think I did like 1 month ago. Yeah. I did I think the one before he passed away. I think you guys said. Yeah, that was I put my can't sing. It goes yeah, that song. I'm not even saying the lyrics, right? If I can have it all, yeah, that song. So I'm continuing the journey, just to say. But wow, what an amazing track. Johnny Cash, everybody. Give it up for Johnny Cash. Good damn. I can imagine the guys in the crowd, ladies too. It seems like everyone back then seems to be having have a lot of fun with everything. And I know every, you know, generation has tough times and things that, you know, that they go through. I understand this, but just, you know, the songs before just show a different side, especially as to now. Of course, everything has changed now, but damn, I really appreciate listening to all these songs. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, and don't name your son Sue. That's pretty messed up. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful and wonderful people back on the next one. Everyone, take care.